What's up, y'all? I want to take this time to personally welcome you back to school for 2020-2021 school year. And I want to introduce myself to our incoming 7th graders and reintroduce myself to our ongoing 8th graders. My name is Emmanuel Morales, also known as Manny, and I'm okay if you call me Manny. I'm the restorative specialist here at Cook, and I'm going into my 6th year of doing restorative practices or restorative justice at our school. I also want to take the time to acknowledge the challenges that we're currently facing, at least as far as learning from home goes. Part of it is adjusting and adapting to distance learning. And that's a challenge because at this point, the responsibility of following through with your work is going to fall back on you. So it's really important to get to know your teachers, make sure you establish that connection, and that you also hopefully have the right support system at home in order to get that work done. Staying motivated is also difficult, especially because we're not physically present in school in order to vibe with people or interact with our teachers and have that incentive or that motivation to get the work done. Maintaining connection is also challenging, especially with your classmates, with your friends, your teachers, your administrators, our counselor, or other resources that we have on campus. So hopefully I can be a support that helps bridge those connections for you. You just got to reach out and let me know. I also want to talk about the work that I do typically during the school year. I work out of room 19, that's the restorative room, and that's where I get to facilitate classroom circles. I get to bring in whole classes into that space, set up the chairs in a circle format, and that allows for us to have the space to talk about important topics that are affecting our community or affecting our classroom. But I also get to do community building circles so that we can establish that sense of community, get to know each other better, you get to know your teacher better, and hopefully that translates back into the classroom. I also like to do one-on-one work, and that means meeting with students individually. And that can be in a lot of different ways. Sometimes it's by a referral from our administrators, from our principals, and that could be around a situation or an incident, or maybe just a student that needs that extra support. Our principals will usually send you my way. But I also like to do check-in with the students, check-in with our youth, whether it's in the morning or at some point during the day. Doing that individual one-on-one check-in is really important. So if it happens earlier in the day, you just got to come by and let me know, hey, Manny, like, is this a good time? Can I talk to you? Can I check in with you? And if I'm available, then, I make time for it. Virtually, we still have to establish what that looks like, but I'll have my contact information at the end of this video so that you can reach out to me if you need that check-in. And once we do that, then you can be on your way and hopefully you have a better day. And if you need extra support, like counseling, or you need to talk to our principals, then I can guide you over to them. Typically, I'm available during brunch and lunch when we're at school, and that's where I get to interact with students. I get to talk to you. Sometimes we do that brief check-in. More than anything, it's, just me feeling present and students just kind of like embracing me and I embrace them. But at this point, we're just going to have to do this from a distance and, just got to figure out what that looks like. But for sure, make sure you're reaching out. Other work that I do, I facilitate circles after school, sometimes in a group format, and sometimes in a club. One of the groups that I have going on is Pláticas y Food. That's where we dedicate some time to talking, kind of checking in with each other or getting to know each other, and then we go outside and play soccer. I'm gonna be reestablishing what that looks like again for this semester, if not this school year. But I'm looking for ways to maintain connection and stay engaged with students. I also do and facilitate the club Youth Create Voz, and the youth piece is an acronym, YOUTH, and that stands for Youngins Out Uniting to Help and then Create Voz. And that's a space that we get to dialogue around more personal topics, sometimes topics affecting our community, that affect us personally, and then also building connection with agencies or with community members that get to bring in their skill set, they get to teach us something, and then also connect us back into the community. It's really good exposure. It's typically held on Fridays after school, so I'm going to try to keep that consistent. If you're interested, again, reach out to me. You'll have my contact information, and I can get you in one of those groups. Aside from that, I just want to encourage you to keep going, encourage you to overcome any obstacles that you encounter. And whenever you need help, please make sure to reach out to someone, whether it's to me and I can connect you to your counselor, I can connect you to our principals, I can connect you to someone on campus that can support you, or you can reach out to your teacher and also be connected back to us. So please continue forward, stay up, take care of self, stay motivated, and we'll check in soon.